What's good, YouTube? What's good, Supreme World? It's your boy Dre Supreme back with another reaction video today. Let's see what we got. We got the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder, Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals. Now, let me give you a little recap of what happened in Game 4. Game 4 was highly competitive. It was a back and forth tangent, back and forth game, a must win for Minnesota so they wouldn't go down 3-1. And they tried to tie the series. And Oklahoma City Thunder, man, the best team in the league, team that won 68 games, the team that has the best offensive player in the league, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the MVP, the best defense in the league, best efficiency in defense this year. Like this team, this young core checked out all the boxes this year. And they have a young core, so it's going to be even scary moving forward. But yeah, other than that, though, OKC prevailed, winning the game 128-126, led by the Oklahoma City Thunder's big three, SGA, J-Dub, Jalen Williams, and Chet Holmgren. They combined for 95 points out of the 128 that they scored. That's absolutely insane, okay? Great defensive effort by the whole team. Again, best defense in the league, causing the Minnesota Timberwolves to turn over the ball 23 times in that game. And we all know, because I've seen it, I've said it in previous videos, the Minnesota Timberwolves have been, really bad with, holding on to the damn basketball, turning over the ball about 20 times a game during this whole playoffs. Okay. Go check out that statistic. But I say all that just to say that now we're headed into Game 5, where Oklahoma City Thunder is leading the series 3-1, going back home, making it tougher for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We're going to get into that game. A win for OKC will advance them into the NBA Finals for the first time since 2012. This is crazy. And at the young team that they got, with this young team that they got, I feel like this whole team, if they average the age out, their average will probably be less than like 26, 25, 27. I'm not going to lie to you, which is absolutely insane. Shout out to Sam Presti. He's been the GM since Kevin Durant, my favorite player, was on the team. So yeah, he's still the GM to this day. And shout out to everything that he has done, acquiring draft picks, doing it the right way. This is a truly amazing situation that they put themselves in for the future and for the now, because potentially they have a chance to win the NBA championship, in which I believe that they're going to win it. I've been saying this since the start of the playoffs, by the way. But anyways, I say all that just to say, you guys know what we do. We're going to inspect, we're going to dissect, and we're going to break things down, because that's what we do here on this channel. So without further ado, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys leave a comment on this video, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. And let's get into this video.
And they had a 9-point lead late in the fourth.
Alrighty.
Made that great finish to get that victory. Dort and Edwards.
We got Anthony Edwards penetrating, kicks it out to Jaden McDaniels for Jaden McDaniels. Oh my God, tipped out. Rudy Gobert. Kicked out to Julius Randle for 3.
That's good. That's a
What
good
the heck was that?
for Minnesota.
Was that like normal?
That's good. That's a good sign.
Okay, whatever. Julius Randle hits the first shot of the game. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't just my video.
SGA gets inside, kicks it out in the corner.
Chet Holmgren that started off for Oklahoma City.
Randle gets a good look in the corner.
Gets his three-point shot off. He's been, really draining those threes. As Shai kicks it to Chet Holmgren again, using his length. He's been doing this all year long. This is just incredible to watch. Looking down at the field goal percentage, alley-oop, Shai to Isaiah Hartenstein. Beautiful feed. Looks like that was like a design play right there. Minnesota struggling to start the game out. Jaden McDaniels 0 for 6. 0 for 3 from 3. He ruined my parlay today. OKC coming out
And Edwards and Randall. Edwards gets past.
as Anthony Edwards penetrates downhill to get the lay-in.
Randall off the bounce. Caruso knocks it away.
Alex Caruso. Oh, here we go.
Throws it back.
Here we go. Get it to your star player, Mr. MVP himself. 5 to 13 early on. Low scoring first quarter for both teams as Anthony Edwards
attacks the goal.
turns up his aggression, gets the lay-in. Minnesota struggling, shooting the ball. 3 for 15 as Shea, the mid-range assassin I've been saying in all playoff series long. Shea pulls up a 3. Yep, it's time. It is time. Shit.
5 seconds.
Let's see.
SGA double team.
SGA, the case on Wallace, corner 3.
At the buzzer.
To beat the buzzer to go into the second quarter.
Triple team, drives in, shot blocked.
Jesus, they got 3 defenders all over Julius Randle. OKC, man, like I said, this tough defense. Chet Holmgren using his length, using his strength to get a quick dunk. J-Dub steals the ball. Euro step and one. Oh, Lord, look at his lead already. This looks like it's going to be over before we even say anything. We just got into the reaction as Julius Randle hits a corner 3. Looks like he's the only one that has a good efficiency tonight. Damn, the game just started. And OKC is just turning it up, turning up the dials. Great steal by Julius Randle. Looked like he's about to fall and bust his shit open. Look at that. That was a horrible. Wow, Case and Wallace. I gotta replay that. That was just crazy. Look at this. Wonderful steal. Look, Case and Wallace picking up with the play. Mike Conley tries to strip it back, disrupt him, but Case and Wallace, he feels that energy behind him. You know, that lay-in, that fast break lay-in, that was just incredible. And he's been doing this all season long, all playoffs long. Playing defense and creating offense. Anthony Edwards with the lay-in. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Unstoppable. They can't touch him.
Shannon in attack mode.
And kicks it out to Jaden McDaniels for 3.
Gets that one to go. That's going to feel so good.
Okay. Started off the game horribly. Shooting 1 for 7 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3. Try to be aggressive at least. As Shea knocks down another jump shot.
59-27.
Dante DiVincenzo for 3.
Three-pointer goes for DiVincenzo.
They need that. Let's see if they can cut this lead down a little bit. Jalen Williams. Pull up Jay. Up by 31 at this point.
Randall and Reed.
Damn.
Reed goes at Hartenstein.
Nas Reed.
Well, he is such a
with the lay-in. Damn, this is over before we even say anything. Jesus. They are about 31 in the first quarter. I mean, in the first half. Oh my goodness. SGA, man, with the lay-in. Anthony Edwards, what's going on, buddy?
Edwards falls down.
Looking for a foul as SGA just yeah, man, they don't want to play no more. They see it. And OKC smells blood in the water already, man. They smell blood in the water. This game is over, man. Look at this, 73 to 38. Oh my goodness. I hate reacting to things like this, bro. I hate reacting to blowouts.
Pass inside, Hartenstein can't get it.
Turnover by SGA. Ant pulls up a 3. Bang.
He was just like the players developed.
30-point lead still. Like, y'all couldn't cut the lead down to like 20 at least. It's been like 30 like since the first quarter. Julius Randle penetrates, Euro step over Chet Holmgren. Beautiful lane by Julius Randle. Playing aggressive. They already got 24, 4, and 6 on 10 for 19 shooting.
Because when he's locked in defensively,
okay, is this the run that they needed?
Defensive player.
Julius Randle for another 3. Wow, there we go. Yeah, feed him the hot. He's the hot hand. Give him the ball.
Nice fake.
Stolen by SGA.
SGA
Pushes off on Nickel. Makes him fall.
More
And looking at him,
stop.
looking at his cousin, like, I'm the better cousin. He's like, I'm the better
Pass
cousin.
inside Caruso out to Dort. Dort
This is
lines
crazy.
up. Three-pointer is good.
Lou Dort for 3.
First 3 years played a lot
Damn,
more G League
man.
than NBA.
We ain't got to say much.
He worked himself into one of the best.
We don't got to
defenders
say
in
much.
basketball As DiVincenzo knocks down
25-point lead by OKC.
Like, yes, that sounds like
Looks
a lot,
like
but when you have
Minnesota's trying to make a little run, but every time they make a run, OKC just comes back with a bucket.
Him for much of this series.
1 of 7 tonight. BB is
Lou Dort for another 3. Oh my goodness, bro! Everybody's clicking on all cylinders. Like, this is why I say that I know both teams is gonna win already. I feel like Indiana's gonna win tomorrow, and then OKC, obviously, they're gonna win tonight. They blowing this team out by 30. Blocked by J-Dub.
Followed by Randall.
Wonderful follow-up by Julius Randle to stick with it. Amazing block by Jalen Williams, though. Look at this. Like, how does he make shots like this? Every night. He's like off balance, and he still makes the shots. Lou Dort for 3. Bang.
They still have room to grow, but I think
Still 31-point lead. Blocked by Chet Holmgren. Lou Dort runs the break to J-Dub. Back to Lou Dort for 3.
Hits the 3! Exclamation points.
Yep. The nail in the coffin with 6 minutes left.
Fascinated to see what Anthony Edwards
Chet
adds to
Holmgren
his game in
pulls
the
up
offseason.
and Luke guards his face. Yep. They took out their lineup. It's over.
Their years.
It's over. Yep. 2 minutes left in the game. Jesus Christ.
Well, the magical season continues.
Wow.
The
Now,
Oklahoma City Thunder are going
I thought
back to
Minnesota
the
was
NBA
going to have
Finals.
some type of fight. Some type of fight. This is crazy. That was a quick breeze through that video. OKC, they handled business to complete the series. The Western Conference Finals has been concluded, and the Oklahoma City Thunder is off, and they advance to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2012. Since Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden was on the squad. Think about that. 13 years ago, that was the last time the Oklahoma City Thunder advanced to the NBA Finals. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Clap it up for them. I got to do something real quick, though. I have to do something real quick, though. I do last series? Man. About damn time, right? You know what I'm saying? OKC. Shit. Back to the NBA Finals. Now, shout out to the Minnesota Timberwolves. They played great throughout the whole playoffs, beating the Los Angeles Lakers in the first round. Nobody had them doing that. Everybody thought that the Los Angeles Lakers was going to roll all over them. But Anthony Edwards taking on that assignment, Jaden McDaniels taking on that assignment, you know, and that whole squad over there, man, they're going to be great. But Oklahoma City Thunder, man, this team, they won 68 games during the regular season. They got the MVP on their squad. They have the best defense in the league. They acquired Alex Caruso. You know, they got the Case and Wallace of the world. They got, a deep bench. Anybody can just come in. They play with confidence just to score the basketball. Truly amazing. Alrighty, let's get on to the team statistics where OKC, they won by 30 points in the closeout game against Minnesota. And they were just rolling these boys all over. Look, first quarter, 26-9. Second quarter, 39-23. Minnesota came back in the third quarter, the win in the third quarter, but OKC finished the game out and defeated the Minnesota Timberwolves by 30 points. Alrighty, moving on to the team statistics. The Oklahoma City Thunder, they shot the ball very well as a team, shooting it 52% from the field, 40% from three, and 85% from the free throw line. The Minnesota Timberwolves shooting 3 less shots than them and making 11 less shots than them. And that's due to the turnover ratio. The Minnesota Timberwolves turned over the ball 21 times and conceded 18 points off of those turnovers. And look, like I said in game 4, okay, Minnesota, they've been struggling with, holding on to the ball. And what sucks about it is when they turn over the ball, they give up fast break points because OKC, they love to run. Okay. This is how they get most of their points. They love to run and they run with one another. Okay. And they force those turnovers, being the best defense in the league. Okay. OKC had 26 assists as a team. The rebound differential, 46-39. They had 7 more rebounds than Minnesota. And it's kind of crazy because, like, what happened to Rudy Gobert in the series? Like, he went ghost. Like, I'm thinking about the future of him if I'm the GM of the Minnesota Timberwolves because he didn't do absolutely anything in the series. If you go back to any of the other videos that I filmed from games 1 to games 4, Rudy Gobert was like missing, like scoring. Like, I don't expect him to score, but do something on the rebounds. Do something, defensively. He didn't do anything. Alrighty. And we're about to get to that in just a second. So yeah, shout out to Oklahoma City Thunder and shout out to the Minnesota Timberwolves for finishing off the series the way that they did. Okay. Let's move over into the box score. Started with Minnesota Timberwolves. Julius Randle, he finished with 24 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. He shot 8 for 14 from the field, 4 for 6 from 3, and 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Okay. Beautiful game by Julius Randle. His teammates just did not show up for him. This game, they weren't efficient in this game. And, he came out and he fought, but it clearly wasn't enough. Okay. OKC is a hungry, mad monster, man. Like, these boys, they're here to win this year. After losing last year to the, who did they lose to last time? They lost to the Dallas Mavericks, right? OKC lost to the Dallas Mavericks last year. Yeah. And then the Dallas Mavericks beat the Minnesota Timberwolves in the Western Conference Finals. That's what happened. I think it was like that. Something like that. Yeah, it was like that. Alrighty. Jaden McDaniels, he shot terribly and he ruined my parlay. I'm going to put my parlay up on the screen because this was my picks. This is Dre's picks right here. I want you guys to take a look at this. Jaden McDaniel ruined my parlay, but it's all good. This happens to me like every now and then. Okay. I'm going to start integrating my parlays for the finals into these videos. Let me know let me know in the comments if you guys, like to see that. If you guys want to see my parlays, my picks, I won't share all of them because it's bad luck to me. I believe it's bad luck to share your parlays, but I'm going to put my picks inside these videos just so you guys can eat as well too. Alrighty. I can also be a guidance to the parlays because I'm pretty good at putting together and constructing, the plays for y'all. All right. Yeah. Back to the video though. Jaden McDaniels, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. He shot 2 for 13 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3. Terrible game. And they sat him like literally probably like half of the third and the whole fourth quarter. They were losing by 30 points all game. I guess it wasn't no reason to ruin. It was literally no reason to ruin, what he already started. And he played great all series. It's just in this game, he fell apart. Alrighty, Rudy Gobert, like I said before, Rudy Gobert, he finished with 2 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 for 1 from the field. My problem with Rudy Gobert, he doesn't get any rebounds. Like, Anthony Edwards probably had more rebounds than him. Literally, probably 3 out of the 4 games, or maybe every game at this point. Rudy Gobert had a terrible series. Now, I know that it's tough to, be around Isaiah Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren combined, but you gotta try something because you have Julius Randle. It's not like you have like a scrub power forward that you can't bang out with. It's just unfortunate, that it ended the way that it ended. That's all I'm gonna say about him. But yeah, he played horrible. Mike Conley was out there for cardio at this point. He didn't even score. He had 1 assist, 2 steals, 1 block, 0 for 3 from 0 for 3 from the field, and 0 for 1 from 3. Anthony Edwards, in Game 4, we were talking about how, well, not we were talking about, the analysts, the world, the media was talking about how he did not, put up enough shots. He wasn't aggressive. He wasn't aggressive enough. And he, made a comment. He made a comment that he felt like he didn't play bad in the Game 4. It's just that, which is true. They trapped him most of the game and they put 2 bodies on him to disrupt his offensive presence to get him out of the game, him and Julius Randle. And he just felt like he didn't put up enough shots and he didn't play bad, but I'm not going to say nothing about that. He finished with 19 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. He shot 7 for 18 from the field, 1 for 7 from 3, and 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Now, if I'm being honest, Anthony Edwards, I like you as a player, but, right is right, is wrong. 7 for 18 is horrible. It's horrible shooting, okay? 1 for 7 from 3 is horrible shooting. And this is the reason why Oklahoma City Thunder is the best defense in the league, because, they're going to show you that pressure and they're going to tune you out. They're going to disrupt you and remove you out of the whole offense, okay? You're the best player on this team. You have to find a way to score the basketball and get your teammates involved. But yeah, I think that the Minnesota Timberwolves, their focus in the offseason is definitely getting a better bench, okay? If it's me, I'm eliminating Mike Conley because Mike Conley is not a true point guard. You guys need like a true point guard. Like maybe go for like Chris Paul, even though he's old as hell. I don't know. You guys need like a true distributor on this team because you guys turn over the ball too much. The turnovers is like insane on this team. Like I really want to go. Being that the series is over, at the end of this video, I'm going to check how many turnovers they averaged this whole series. Okay. I bet it's like over like 20. Like I'm not even going to lie to you. All right. Anyways, let's get on to the bench. Josh Minott, he played 7 minutes. He played the whole fourth quarter because they sat their whole starters to end the game because they didn't want to get them injured, anything catastrophic or anything like that. But Josh Minott, I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. It's he had 3 points, 1 assist, 1 for 2 from 3. Luke Garza, he had 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 for 2 from the field. Naz Reid, he had 11 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 3 blocks. That's a huge game by him. He played aggressive, 24 minutes. He shot 5 for 6 from the field, 1 for 1 from 3. Dante DiVincenzo, he had 6 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. He shot 2 for 4 from 3. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, it's just unfortunate. In the last game of the season, he shot terribly, not making a single shot. He finished 0 for 8 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3. He finished with 2 rebounds, 3 assists only. Jalen Clark played the last 7 minutes. He even had 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 for 1 from the field. Terrence Shannon Jr., he came in this series and he literally showed Chris Finch, his coach, that, I'm here. Next season, I want minutes. Terrence Shannon Jr., he finished with 11 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 3 for 8 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3, and 4 for 4 from the free throw line. And Rob Dillingham, my man's straight out of Kentucky, right? Yeah, my man straight out of Kentucky. He was nice, and he's going to be nice. I wish that he would have stayed with the San Antonio Spurs, though, but they shipped him out to this team because Stephon Castle. But it is what it is. Rob Dillingham, I believe that he's going to be the franchise point guard if they don't seek to go get another point guard on this team. But they got to get rid of Mike Conley, because I don't know how much money Mike Conley is drawing out of this team, but he hasn't done a damn thing all series long. Okay, and they need a true point guard on this team to contain the basketball. But Rob Dillingham, he finished with 7 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 3 for 5 from the field, and 1 for 1 from the three. Alrighty, as we conclude their season, let's move over to the Oklahoma City Thunder, who is advancing to the NBA Finals. Started with Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren finished with 22 points, 7 rebounds, 3 blocks, 8 for 13 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3, and 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Beautiful game by Chet Holmgren. He's been playing amazing all year long, all series long, making it tough for the defense just to get out to him because he's 7'1". He's been using his stride just to dunk the ball, lay the ball in, shoot over defenders. Extremely tough to guard him. He's been blocking shots. I believe that he led the lead in blocks this season, being that Wemby went down, but Chet Holmgren is still worthy, of winning like a defensive player of the year in the future, because the way that he gets out and being with the best defense in the NBA, like, it's only going to get better, and it's going to be a lot scarier for this team moving forward. J-Dub, Jalen Williams, he finished with 19 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He shot 7 for 14 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3, and 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Isaiah Hartenstein, he finished with 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 4 for 5 from the field, from the field, playing 17 minutes. I think he's dealing with an injury, low key, but bro, they really don't even need him, bro. The way that they've been playing with Alex Caruso and Cason Wallace, like, they're playing small ball with Chet Holmgren running the 5. Chet Holmgren skinny ass, like, it's crazy the way that they've been playing. They literally just keep Isaiah Hartenstein in there to play like minutes just to throw off the team that they're playing, honestly, because they throw a lot of alley-oops to him, and he throws up that lefty floater that he loves to do. It's crazy. Alrighty, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Mr. MVP. He finished with 34 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. He shot 14 for 25 from the field, 2 for 4 from 3, and 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Yeah, when it's all said and done with Shai's career, I feel like he's going to be the person to eclipse Michael Jordan's points average of all time, being 30 points per game to average for his career. Because I feel like Shai makes it like his job to score 30 points every game. Like, yo, coach, I'm scoring 30 every game. Because like the amount of 30-point games, 40-point games that Shai has, it's like actually insane. Like, we got to look that up as well too. Lou Dort, he has some key threes. This is like the only shot that he hits. he finished with 12 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 4 for 11 from the field, 4 for 10 from 3. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Jalen Williams, light-skinned Jalen Williams, finished with 0 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 steal, 0 for 1 from 3, 0 for 1 from the field. Dylan Jones, he played 4 minutes. He finished with 1 rebound, 1 assist. Osman Deng, 4 minutes. He finished with 3 points, 2 assists, 1 for 2 from 3. Kendrick Williams, he finished with 4 rebounds, 1 steal. Alex Caruso, he finished with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals. Big game for him. Been playing aggressive, guarding. I believe that he was guarding Anthony Edwards, and he literally had like a lot of steals, 4 steals. Amazing, bro. Just amazing about Alex Caruso. And he's about to win another ring potentially. Yeah, didn't he win the ring with the Lakers? Right? Am I tripping? Hey Siri. All right, she don't want to answer. Whatever. Moving on. Isaiah Joe. He didn't even miss a shot, and he only played 6 minutes. He had 11 points, 1 rebound, 4 for 4 from the field, 3 for 3 from 3. Beautiful by Isaiah Joe. Aaron Wiggins, he finished with 2 rebounds, 1 assist. 0 for 1 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. Cason Wallace playing 24 minutes. He finished with 5 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks. Wow. 2 for 6 from the field, 1 for 3 from 3. And finally, AJ Mitchell. He finished with 2 points, 1 rebound, shooting 1 for 1 from the field. Shout out to the Oklahoma City Thunder for advancing and doing what they were supposed to do, being the best team all year long. And it's shown. This young core advances to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2012. Now, we await, or the Oklahoma City Thunder await the winner of the Eastern Conference. And when does the NBA Finals start? Let's see. NBA.com. Let's see. We got the bracket, right? Where's the bracket? We got the NBA Finals starting on June 5th at 8:30 p.m. Now, the Indiana Pacers on the other side, the Eastern Conference, they lead the series 3-1 against the New York Knicks. Coming back into the New York, the MSG, the Madison Square Garden, tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We're going to tune into that. So make sure you guys tune into the video that comes out after this one. And yeah, I appreciate you guys if you guys are here still. And yeah, man, just continue to tune into the videos. I thank you guys for tuning into the content consistently. Make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. Make sure you guys tune into my TikTok. Make sure you guys tune into my Twitter. Make sure you guys follow all the socials. It's going to be in the link in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Peace.